Welcome to the Commander Jason Fun Deck series. In each episode, I'll break down one of my personal Commander decks. I'll look at each card in the deck and talk about why I included it. This is a Commander-inspired deck based on Ren and Seri. Ren and Seri is a Naya dog cat. Whenever you cast a dog, you get a 1/1 cat token, and whenever you cast a cat, you get a 1/1 dog token. For Naya and tap, Ren and Seri deals damage to any target equal to the number of dogs you control, and you gain life equal to the number of cats you control. Because Ren and Seri is both a cat and a dog, you will deal at least 1 damage and gain at least 1 life. This will be a token deck looking to exploit this ability, so let's start by looking at cards that pertain to tokens. Anointed Procession doubles the tokens you create. Beastmaster Ascension is a win condition. Doubling Season doubles the tokens you create, but also doubles the amount of counters that you put on permanents, such as Beastmaster Ascension. Asika's Chariot not only creates cat tokens on entry, but can create a token each round. Felidar Retreat creates cat tokens, or can make existing creatures bigger. Parallel Lives doubles the tokens you create. Release the Dogs creates 4 dog tokens. White Sun Zenith creates cat tokens at instant speed and can be a game winner if cast at end of turn. Remember though, that this spell and Release the Dogs do not trigger Ren and Seri, as they are instants and sorceries, not cats and dogs. Now that you have a bunch of tokens, let's look at some cards that synergize with them. Glare of Sedul allows your tokens to tap potential blockers before you attack, or potential attackers before they attack you. This is a great card for disrupting your opponent's board positions as well. Impact Tremors and Perforos can allow you to win by token creation alone. War Leader's Call falls into this category too, but it also is an anthem. A quick look at the creature breakdown shows that this is mainly a cat deck with 23 cats and only 3 dogs. The rest of these creature types, Avatar, Beast, Demon, so on, are cats or dogs as well, with the only exception being one god, and it is Perforos that we've already covered. Looking at the creatures individually, Alms Collector is a cat that draws us more cards. Arabo is a beast when it comes to pumping creatures. Brimaz creates more cat tokens. Bronze-Hide Lion is really cheap for what you get and can become indestructible. Edgewall Pack is our first dog. It has Menace and can create rat tokens. Feline Sovereign is an anthem for our cats and turns all of our cats into disenchant. Fleecemane Lion can become indestructible, and Giselle turns our whole team into an Alpha Strike. Jedet makes more cat tokens. Jetmir makes your team more powerful the bigger your team gets. Jewel Thief is just a great value, a 3/3 for 3 with Vigilance Trample, and it returns a mana via a treasure token. And Kahira is an anthem for your cats and gives them all Vigilance. Keeper of Fable draws you more cards. King of the Pride gives your cats Unholy Strength. Kutzel's Flanker is a nice utility creature with Flash, and Kutzel allows you to draw more cards while stopping your opponents from casting on your turn. Leonin War Leader creates cat tokens. Marisi stops opponents' combat tricks and goads, which is a nasty ability. Miri is a beat stick on offense and a lifesaver on defense. Mischievous Pup can save any of your permanents and can reset come into play abilities. Pack Leader pumps all those dog tokens you've been creating. Pride Sovereign gets big and can create more cat tokens. Quasali Slinger disenchants when it comes into play. A good match with Mischievous Pups. Regal Caracal, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, is a cat lord also given lifelink and creates tokens when it comes into play. Another good match with the pup. The last 2 creatures are both pretty good. Sovereign Okanek makes all your pump creatures even bigger when he attacks. Timur Sabertooth becomes indestructible by bouncing another creature you own. This can be used to reset come into play abilities like the pup does, but paired with something that has to attack each turn for its ability to work, say Sovereign Okanek, you can allow that powerful attack ability to trigger, then use Timur Sabertooth to bounce him before your opponent can block and kill him. So now that you have all your creatures in place, let's look at a few spells to protect them. Asceticism gives your team hexproof and can give regen if needed, which gives you a nice advantage in combat. Boris Charm gives your entire board indestructible until end of turn. Reckon that mass removal spell that was just cast. Lightning Greaves not only gives the creature wearing them Shroud, but also gives them haste. With an equip cost of 0, you can equip a newly summoned creature so that it can attack, and then after combat, equip a creature that you want to protect. The next topic is card draw. We start with good old Harmonize, drawing us 3 at sorcery speed. Lifecaster's Bestiary is a favorite of mine, letting me pay an extra green to draw a card when I cast a creature, but always giving me Scry 1 during my upkeep. Shamanic Revelation can be great if you time it right, and Skull Clamp is a must in token decks. Tribute to the World Tree is a win-win enchantment, either drawing you a card or pumping the creature that you just cast. Vanquisher's Banner is both an anthem and a draw engine. Just make sure to name Cat when it enters play. Now, while I've only got 6 cards that I classify as card draw, there are other cards in the deck that could be listed here, such as Alms Collector, Keeper of Fables, and Kutzel. For removal, I run Aura Shards, which is disenchant on steroids in a token deck. Collective Effort can also be quite brutal in a token deck. Crib Swap is in here because if Ren and Seri is out, you get both a dog and a cat when you remove their creature. And Swords to Plowshare needs no commentary. By invitation only will normally be a one-sided Wrath. Cleansing Nova cleans what ails you. And Hour of Reckoning was printed specifically for token decks, so it's a must include. The last 2 cards before we move into mana are Eldamari's Call, which tutors up whatever creature you need at the time, and Thousand Year Elixir, which not only gives abilities haste, but can allow you to use Ren and Seri's ability an extra time each turn. With another artifact that I will reveal in the next section, you can activate Ren and Seri 3 times a turn. Moving along to mana ramp and lands. For 2 mana, Arcane Signet is hard to beat. Cryptolith Rite turns your entire team into Birds of Paradise. Cultivate gets you 2 basics, which can help fix color problems. Farseek is a great color fixer, especially with any type of dual land. Kadama's Reach is a second Cultivate, while Mirari's Wake pumps your team and doubles your mana. I love Patriarch's Seal. It taps for any color, or can untap Ren and Seri for 2 activations per turn. And then, of course, Sol Ring. Let's look at the color cost and production of the deck now. So the color cost, we can see that white and green are just about even split, 48% and 44%, with red only being a tiny piece. However, we do need red in order to activate Ren and Seri's ability, well, for that matter, cast Ren and Seri. So we have our mana split up with 35% white, 34% green, so just about where we need to be. And we have an overabundance of red, again, because we have to have it in order to cast our commander and use her ability. Do you enjoy outdoor activities like camping? If so, check this out. The Ultimate X23 Heavy Duty Multifunction 23-in-1 Shovel. It provides all the necessary tools required for outdoor activities. It makes it easy to complete tasks quickly and effectively. It has a 180-degree folding shovel head, and it fits into any backpack or storage space. If this is a must-have for you, click on the link in the comments. Now back to the video. Let's quickly scan through my land choices. Animal Sanctuary is a card I really love. I've got enough dual lands to handle Farseek, and enough basics for Cultivate and Kadama's Reach. Gavany Township can push a token deck right over the top. Minas Tirith gives you a little more card draw. And what else do we have? Tectonic Edge handles problems like Maze of Ith. So that kind of wraps up the lands. I hope you enjoyed this video. I like to stay on theme as much as possible. For this deck, I bought the Secret Lair Ren and Seri deck because the artwork is so good. I'm sure you noticed it throughout the deck. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. If you feel like you learned anything from this video, or if you just enjoyed it, please help me out by hitting the like button and subscribing. Thank you.